Here are some frugal living strategies to help you save money every day. 10. Eat out less often. Do you know how much food takes from your daily expenses? A whole lot, definitely. You may discover that implementing cooking more meals at home significantly influences your daily savings, particularly if your eating out budget is one of your largest costs. The whole point of having savings is to have something to fall back on. And achieving this is only possible if you cut unnecessary costs such as eating at fancy restaurants and cooking meals. This way, you get to eat portions for half the price. Your stomach is satisfied and your bank account is. Not only will eating out less frequently save you money, but you'll also have greater control over how nutritious the foods you make are. It is also difficult to cook food after a long day or wake up too early to cook before going to work. But even with that, there are still ways to go around this. If you have a hectic schedule, cooking meals way ahead of time and even freezing bulk meals might help you stay fed on weeknights without having to go eat out. Or if that doesn't work for you, you could try eating at cheap restaurants, where the food is cheap and almost the same quality as what is sold at expensive ones. Sometimes you could get tired of cooking, which is very valid, and choose to go and eat out. Make sure not to look for anything expensive. Remember, cheap is good and way better. The expensive places are different from where we want to be, and it's the cheap ones we want to go to. So, that's like 3 different approaches to achieve one simple goal. Eating out less often, spending less money on food, and saving a whole lot more than you normally would. 9. Buy secondhand products. Making it a practice to buy secondhand wherever possible allows you to save money while still getting quality products. Consider buying used clothing, glasses, other kitchen products, home decor and furnishings, school supplies, or even a car. Buying something new frequently means paying full price. However, buying secondhand can result in significant savings without sacrificing quality. For example, if you need a new pair of pants, go to your local thrift store or consignment store. You can find name brand alternatives for a fraction of the price. Look for local stores to save even more money. There's a better way to save and make money for yourself. That's only if you're in on it. You could go to retail shops and purchase these secondhand products at a very cheap price and sell them at a higher selling price, making money for yourself and also saving a ton of money. How about that? Buying secondhand products is an amazing frugal tip, but the same can be said for buying for life. 8. Buy for life. This is one tip. I want you all to listen carefully. Buying for life doesn't mean you're using that thing for the rest of your life. Technically, that's impossible. This idea is particular to buying quality products. Quality products that can serve you for a long period and would even have a high resale value when you're willing to let go of them. Imagine spending a chunk of money on low-quality products, only to go bad after a few weeks. You don't want that. That would only keep taking all your money till you have nothing left. But if you buy something of the same price but with higher quality, you get to use it for a longer period, allowing you to save your money or use it for other important things. Rather than buying what's trendy, invest in high-quality products you'll enjoy throughout the year. Remember that this form of purchasing is more expensive up front, so you'll need to be smart about it. 7. Use your local library. If you routinely buy new books, rent movies, listen to audiobooks, or attend expensive events, using your local library might help you save money. Whatever you enjoy doing for fun, consider your library a community center where you can acquire what you want without spending money. Many libraries also include modern improvements, such as access to a library of things where you may borrow useful goods or free passes to community events, art museums, plays, and other activities. One piece of advice I'd give you is to check your local library to discover what materials are free there. Imagine going to a place where all the favorite books you'd go out to buy are accessible for free. Now that's bliss. And the upside is that you'd get to read in the perfect environment. 6. Look through your pantry. A lot of people go to the market to buy food supplies that they already have. Sometimes some go as far as buying supplies they wouldn't even ever use. This takes a lot of money from them and causes a hole in their finances. Now, how do you put an end to this? You could take an inventory of what you have at home, or, as some would say, your pantry. Before going out to restock your food supplies, make food out of what you have now. When it is finished, you can get new one. Look, The moment you do this, this will cut down on how frequently you go grocery shopping, the amount of money you spend grocery shopping, and even the budget you allocate to groceries, allowing your finances to keep swelling and not depleting. 5. Keep receipts and track spending. We'll get to that in a second. I have a favor to ask of you. If you like this video so far, please subscribe to the channel. Keep your receipts to make it easier to track your real expenditure. Find a budgeting app to help you monitor and manage all your costs in one spot. This is critical because some people are so addicted to swiping that they have no idea how deep they're burrowing into your cash. You can see why keeping track of your expenditures is critical. This is useful if you want to keep your spending online but still want to see and control where your money is going. The truth is, there's so much stuff you could spend your money on, especially online. But how do you know when you've exceeded the budget for your online shopping if you weren't tracking it in the first place? When tax season comes around, keeping careful receipt records also helps you receive a better tax return. Yeah, if there's any discrepancy in any amount you're meant to remit to the government, you can immediately pick it up. Many would also say this prevents them from being cheated in any way possible. Keep all receipts in an organized filing system designed exclusively for receipts. Consider further organizing your receipts by categorizing them by months, years, or categories of purchases. 4. Frugal travel. The secret to saving money on vacation is to plan ahead of time. Begin arranging your travels months in advance. Determine when you want to go, where you want to travel, how you want to travel, and where you want to travel, and where you want to stay. When purchasing airline tickets, preparing ahead of time allows you to look around for the greatest discounts. Compare the costs of several modes of transportation to determine the best vacation choice for you. Driving in your automobile may cost you more than flying or taking the train. To save even more money on travel, carpool, or go together to divide transportation or lodging costs. You may also save money by taking advantage of Groupons and other bargains occasionally offered for travel and tourism destinations. Going to sites during the off-season is another option to save money, and the lesser crowds will make your vacation more pleasurable. This way, you have an amazing time while saving so much money. 3. Learn how to bargain. When you bargain or haggle over an item or service, you negotiate the price with the provider of that good or service. There are occasions when it is okay to haggle down a price and times when it is not, but feel free to bargain a bit when the time comes. Bartering and haggling involve more than just negotiating a lower price for an item. Bartering may also refer to the use of trades and exchanges. For example, if you have a garden, you might trade some fresh vegetables with your neighbors for a night of babysitting or other products and services. Professionals frequently exchange products, services, and abilities with other professionals. You might use your professional abilities to barter and trade with other professionals if you have them. You'll be networking and establishing professional ties while making these exchanges, as well as keeping your finances in check while you make purchases. 2. Reusing and recycling. Make use of old objects in novel ways. You'd be shocked at what you can come up with to repurpose outdated stuff. Instead of tossing things away, build entertaining projects by repurposing old items. Make a fresh new headboard for your bed, a kitchen table, or a garage workbench out of an old door. You could also take a picture from an old magazine you're willing to throw away, make a beautiful collage, and frame it in your room. There are many ways to recycle old items and use them for other purposes. When you think about it, you spent money on those products, so why should they be disposed? Alternatively, rather than throwing out old garments, cut them up and repurpose them as fabric for sewing projects or cleaning rags. Again, it is important to let you all know that you can recycle and reuse anything. All you have to do is be willing to do it. 1. Frugal fitness. Fitness fads and trends might lead us to spend a little money we don't need to reach our fitness objectives. Meanwhile, you might save all that money by getting back to basics with your fitness. Get in shape on a budget by going for walks, hikes, runs, bike trips, or sports. You don't need to buy pricey gadgets or join a gym to be fit. Several free extracurricular activities can assist your body in becoming fit and healthy. Waking up in the morning and running is a good way to be fit, and this can be substituted for running on an expensive treadmill under an expensive gym membership. So there you have it, several frugal living techniques to help you save money daily. But the journey doesn't end here. check the first link in the description for our Frugal Living ebook. It's never too late to start making smart financial decisions.